Welcome to the new BCMM network. The following podcast is meant solely for the enjoyment and entertainment of our audience. You're watching the all-new Blue Collar Minutemen show. Together we took back our nation, now we fix our government.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Blue Collar Minutemen Show, where we're just a few guys trying to, well, I guess watch the fires burn on Tesla more than anything.
I notice there ain't nothing behind me here on fire yet.
Well, be careful, Bill. I'm telling you, those peaceful protesters are out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, share these videos anytime they come up. That way you get notifications anytime a new video comes out. And when you share these videos, it helps get our numbers up and maybe get some people engaged and give them some knowledge they did not know. So with that being said, as you continue there, Bill.
Yeah, it's terrorism, man. That's all it is terrorism.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say it. You sent me a little meme thing that says, you know, back in the day, Democrats used to burn crosses on people's front yards, and now the Democrats are burning Teslas on people's front yards.
Yeah.
Same
Same
old
thing, just
tactics.
different day. Same thing, different day.
But it's like you were saying, Bill, who's buying the Teslas? The majority of your liberals are the ones that are buying the Teslas.
Yeah. It's like
So
they're just eating their own.
this is unbelievable. It's funny, but it's unbelievable. And you were saying something earlier too about Elon actually doesn't own controlling shares in Tesla.
He's CEO, but he only owns 18% of the shares.
Yeah.
So they're not hurting Elon. But the other 70 some percent is owned by wealthy Democrats. So they're hurting their own.
Yeah, because I think didn't before all of this happened, before Elon made the switch, I think there was a lot of insider trading going on. Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah. But do you think, in your opinion, I mean, what is this really what is this really helping? I mean, it's not helping anything. And I think the government is kind of fed up with it, and they're actually going to go after these people as domestic terrorists.
Well, Trump's latest tweet said that they'll be facing 5 to 20 years.
Mm.
They only got 3 in custody. Be
Mm-hmm.
facing 5 to 20 years, and depending on how he feels, they may spend it in El Salvador in prison.
Mm. Okay. All right. Picking up what
he's
he's putting down.
he's got a contract with the El Salvadorian prison.
Oh, I can't wait. I mean,
Well,
because
I mean, come on. They're burning their own side's vehicles.
I know.
They're keying, they're, keying these cars, painting swastikas in them, burning them, and then calling us Nazis. Okay. There is nothing more closely knit to the brown shirts of the Nazis than what they're doing. I mean,
Exactly.
they don't even know, I don't think they even know what fascist means. I don't think they understand that they are the ones that are fascists. They're the ones that are Nazis. I just don't think they understand what they're talking about. They just hear it on the news and they go out and spew it all over the place. Sorry about
Sorry.
that. We had a little glitch.
Yeah, I had a little glitch, folks. Sorry about that. But now I'm trying to think. We were talking about Teslas and them burning it, and they're not helping anything. And I don't know. It's really ridiculous. I would think people would want to just try to get to work and let's just see what happens with the government and see if he does a good job. But that's not what they're doing. And since I've said that, let's go ahead and segue to this judge who's decided to, for whatever
Judge
reason,
is.
judge is, yeah, but I was thinking about the one who decided to, not let these flights go out of returning all of these deportees to their native countries. How 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 is this up to a district judge to make this decision?
Who's not elected.
No.
They keep saying Elon's not elected. Elon's not elected. Well, neither are these damn judges.
No. Bill, the people we are trying to deport are murderers, rapists, killers, gang members, drug pushers. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
it's ridiculous. I say at this point, just go on about business. And I mean, what's the judge going to do? Send his army? Oh, wait a minute, he don't have one.
Exactly.
Send his police force? He don't have one of those either. What's he going to do?
Well, I think what they're trying to do is trying to paint the picture that Trump is a loose cannon and he doesn't follow the rule of law. That's what they're
Yeah.
trying to do.
Oh yeah.
But if we all know he's got the authority to do it, he's done invoke the Aliens Act from 1798.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a judge said he can't do that. I know.
He's the president of the United States, people. Come on.
I know. And he got elected, whether they want to admit it or not. He got elected by popular vote and
Mm-hmm.
by the Electoral College. So he won them both. So whether they know it or not, they're still in the minority out there. They think that I saw an article today where they're saying, well, uh, it's because those 20,000 people stayed home and didn't vote. Those 20,000 people didn't exist. The 20,000 extra votes that Biden got, or 20 million extra votes that Biden got, they
Mm-hmm.
didn't exist. We know we're almost positive of that now.
Yeah.
The proof's out there, but they're saying that's the only reason that Trump won is because some of those Democrats stayed home. It's not true.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, there's got to be something done. I mean, Trump has been calling for some of these judges to be impeached from their position. I mean, I never heard of that happening before in all of my years living, but if it's possible, then we need to get them out. Because, like you were saying, why can't we just go on and just try to figure out if this man's going to do a good job or not and see if his policies are actually going to work rather than just trying to burn everything down before he even enacts anything? That would be the
Okay, it just came across.
mm-hmm.
Shooting back to Tesla real quick. Elon had an emergency meeting with the staff today, had an all hands meeting
Mm-hmm.
to announce Tesla's stock went up 12.45 points today. It's 5.27% increase. It's not going down. It went up. The Democrats were all out there screaming, "Yeah, we've destroyed Tesla. Their stock's down. Their stock's down." This high is as it's ever been, and everybody's here like, "Yeah, it's not a smart thing to bet against Elon." You know?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm actually thinking about getting a Tesla now. I know it sounds dumb, but I'm like, maybe I need to get a Tesla. I'll ride around in my little electric
You
car.
see the new Tesla truck?
Do they have one that's different than the one that's out?
Yes, this sucker almost looks like a off-road vehicle almost. I mean, it's sharp looking.
I'll have to look it up.
Look at the 25 Tesla truck. It's
Oh,
sharp looking.
I'll look it up. Hey, here's something I just ran across. Alex Jones put out a photo. I don't know if you saw it, but the JFK files are out, and there's a JFK autopsy photo that is absolutely going viral.
Oh yeah.
It looks like he had a wound come through the base of his neck. I guess that would be an exit wound for a gunshot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
wild.
there's different speculation. They screwed up the autopsy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Guy was scared to death that was doing the autopsy. That they've got in those files now that shows Johnson, before they took off to Dallas for the day,
Mm-hmm.
instructed his staff in a memo to bring him an extra suit, a change of clothes, an extra suit, which they did, which he got into his extra suit to be sworn in as president.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, there was something there. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wonder.
it's more and more is coming out. There is several files that didn't get put on the internet that Alex Jones and the bunch is going over to the archives because they're on display in the Library of Congress. They
Mhm.
just couldn't get them all digitized in time to get them all out online.
Right.
So there's tons more that Alex Jones and his crew are going over to go through and try to get some more of it out online. But there's supposedly some really heavy shit.
Well, one of the things I'm seeing now, folks, I'm going to say I can't confirm this, but one of the things I am seeing is somebody was kind of making a joke about Israel. And like I said, folks, can't confirm this, but it was a little dig at Israel saying about the files are coming out and they have to
Well,
cover the tracks.
well, they did find in some of the files that are out already that Kennedy didn't want to do it, but the CIA did it anyway, leaked and got nukes to Israel. That's how Israel got their nukes.
Ooh.
And Kennedy found out about it, didn't like it, and that continues on with the setup there.
Well, that also kind of continues on what we found out too about Kennedy wanted to disband the CIA,
Yeah.
and he was going to do it. So this government has been corrupt for a long time, folks. A long.
A long time.
And you know something, Bill? I
Hmm.
remember, of course, I wasn't that young, but when I went to basic training, Fort Benning, Georgia, cool. When I went through basic training, one of my drill sergeants told us that the one way that the United States makes money was on war. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
when we're at war, the United States is making money.
Yeah, a lot of people making money.
Yeah. And I did not understand that then when I went through, but after learning what I've learned, he's absolutely right.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Everybody makes money off of war.
Yeah. So, and then here you have Trump coming in who's wanting to stop all wars, making
Hmm.
everybody mad.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks.
Speaking of wars,
Speaking.
what about Tim Walz saying that he could whip just about any Trump supporter, kick any? He said he's going to kick their ass. He'd kick about any Trump supporter's ass. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I got one arm, and I can still take Tim Walsh with my one good arm.
Well, former WWE star, the mayor of Knox County, Glenn Jacobs, has challenged Tim Walsh to a charity wrestling match.
you know
So,
who you know his wrestling persona was Kane.
yeah, he's ready. And I thought that was funny when he said that. I was like looking at Tim Walsh going, oh shit, this guy. Hell, I know half the women that are MAGA kick his ass.
No shit. I know one that's in the next room that can do it. But Bill, so with everything that's going on, all of the uproar about Teslas, I mean, let's face it, seems like the news is just full of angry people here lately. And Canada is a part of these angry people, apparently. Because Trump is really pushing for Canada to be the 51st state, it seems like.
Either them or Greenland.
And to boot, seems like Alberta, Canada is actually considering it. Have you seen that?
Um,
I mean, here's I watched the interview with Trump, and here's how he laid it out. It's like, look, we protect Canada. They get our cars. You know, they don't have anything really. We don't need their energy. We don't need their timber. And Trump said it was meant for Canada to become our 51st state. What are your thoughts on it?
well, it'd be a hell of a thing to try to. I mean, that'd be a lot of land to take in.
I know it would.
Well, what would we get from that?
Well,
Cheap
you know,
Canadian liquor? That's about it. I don't know of anything else made in Canada.
that's what I'm saying. They don't have anything. I mean, we protect them. They don't contribute to NATO. I mean, Trump even said that. He's like, what has Canada contributed? They don't contribute anything. Well, here's my opinion on it. If it were to happen, one, I'd laugh, but two, like you said, that's a lot of land to encompass, and I don't know. They might be. You think they would keep their free health care?
I'd say it'd be the one of the things that they want to get rid of. What I hear from people I've met from Canada,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, it's free, but you got to wait, until you're dead trying to get an
Yeah,
appointment. You know,
yeah, that's the problem. So,
this bunch of them will come across the border there, like for an MRI or something they have to have.
mm, yeah,
They'll come across the border into Michigan and get their MRIs
right.
because they'd have to wait. Their leg would fall off before they got the MRI in Canada.
Oh yeah. So, folks, free health care is not what it seems to be. The Canadians, they're almost dead by the time they get any care. So they would probably benefit a lot by becoming the 51st state health wise anyway. Um, while you're looking up some stuff, Bill, I'm going to give the folks another little history lesson when it comes to different countries. Greenland. And some of you all may already know this. I meant to discuss this last podcast and didn't get to it. But of course, Trump mentioned not necessarily taking Greenland, but making Greenland part of our sovereignty and us putting money into Greenland. And of course, all the leftist people are saying Trump can't take countries and blah, blah, blah. Trump can't do that. And Greenland doesn't want to be a part of it. Just look at it from this perspective. Let me give you a perspective to look at it from. In the 1940s, well, as of right now, Denmark, where everybody knows where Denmark is basically taking care of Greenland. Everybody knows how big Denmark is. Denmark can't hardly take care of themselves, okay? Let alone help support another country. History lesson part of this, folks, is back in the 1940s, there was a country over in Europe named of Germany that invaded Denmark and took Denmark. Okay? And you all know who I'm talking about. That was Hitler's Nazi Party. Now, because Hitler took Denmark, that meant that he then had rights to occupy Greenland. So, what did we do as the United States in the 40s? As soon as Hitler took Denmark, we sent ships to Greenland to keep Hitler from making a post there in Greenland, being closer to our shores. And ever since then, we have been kind of protecting Greenland ever since, even though Denmark is trying to support them. So do you see where Trump is, where we're getting at with this? We're already protecting Greenland. If we invest a little bit more in Greenland and take over sovereignty or whatever it's called, it's only going to benefit Greenland. They'll become more rich as a country. And of course, we do get a tactical advantage. So I just want to explain that to you all about Greenland. He's had 4 years to think of things to do to improve basically everybody. It's not just America. He is America First president. But if you look at what he really wants to do, he's really wanting to help out everyone else as well. So it's a benefit for Canada, it's a benefit for Greenland, it's a benefit for the world. But because somebody found where all the Democrats were hiding their money and it's stopping their money flow, everybody's upset.
Yeah.
Okay, I've talked enough. They'll stop finding money.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Well,
Just
I mean,
looking here.
that's been the whole thing. Why in the world are they trying to? Here's the stupidest thing in the world. You and I are taxpayers. They just found billions of dollars that were being misused, but yet the Democrats want us as taxpayers to be mad that they found the money that was being misused, and they still want us to give money to them.
Yeah.
I don't know how any person with a sane brain would be mad with the Democrats for finding the money that they were hiding of our tax money. I hope that made sense. I was trying to put that out there. But
I
it just
agree with
blows
you.
my mind. I don't get it. It's one of those head scratchers. There's not a whole lot else been seeing in the news, Bill. It's mainly just a lot of angry people.
Well, I guess it was CBS or NBC. One of them did a poll,
Mm-hmm.
their famous polls. CNN had it. Uh, there's only 27% of the population that supports the Democrats right now.
I
27%.
wonder what.
Now, if you listen to them, they're out there talking all this trash about how we're the minority.
Yeah.
One of the things that I saw is, they're using a lot of deceptive tactics again.
Yeah. Well, of course.
There's a flyer out to get all these Antifa types
Mm-hmm.
to do a sit-in at all the VAs. All right. And
Mm-hmm.
pose as angry veterans.
Oh.
And then have the VA haul them out on TV so they can then go and say, look what the VA is doing to the veterans. Now that's out there. Now, somebody made the comment, let them show up when they're actually real veterans there trying to get treated. And let's see how long that protest lasts.
That's what I was thinking.
And there's another uh, thing going around talking, trying to get our side to go and basically guard the Tesla dealerships.
Why?
So they don't burn them, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that kind of sounds like a setup too. But
Well, they did that, remember, at the voting boxes. They had people go sit and guard. So that's kind of what they're saying, you know.
right.
Now, did you see the one guy that's it's all over the internet right now? He takes a Molotov cocktail and he throws it at the Tesla. It explodes, but
Hmm.
it flashed all the way back on him. All right. And you see him running off through the distance on fire.
That's what you get. That's all I got to say.
Instant karma.
Here's something I'm just reading. This is from Alex Jones, Bill. Apparently, Chief Justice Roberts is responsible for all 11 FISA court judges who allowed illegal spying or illegal spy ring on Trump.
Well, yeah, they're in his little district. So, I mean, that don't mean he's in charge of them. Just
Right.
mean they're under his district. But yeah, I mean, somebody's got some shit on Roberts.
They have
There's
to.
there's a picture floating around of him on Epstein Island. So I don't know.
Oh, God. Are we ever going to get those files?
That's what we're working on. That's what we're hoping for. We need to get those, get them out there. Let's put them out there.
Might as well. Hey, Rosie O'Donnell's already moved to Ireland, so
Yeah. And Trump, when he had the leader of Ireland over about a week ago, apologized for letting Rosie come over there.
oh, did he?
And he said, "Hey, we're sorry she ran to Ireland." And he didn't even know who she was.
Oh, I know.
He's like,
And
"I don't
like
know
we
who she
said,
is."
Ireland is one
Just
of the
watched
most.
just watched Wildcats just won first round in NCAA.
Oh, hey, I was a little worried about that. They were her last game.
Everybody said they were gonna Troy was gonna upset them. But they beat them by, let's see, pretty bad.
Hmm, well, I'm surprised.
57 to 76,
It is pretty bad.
almost 20 points,
Yeah.
19. So,
Go Cats.
yeah. All right, let me see what we got going on here.
Well, that's what I'm looking at too. I'm
We
trying to
got
get
about
down.
7 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm trying to look down through here. Somebody made a comment, and I thought it was a good one. About Elon Musk helping out the government. Just wanted to say nobody had a problem with George Soros helping out the government.
Here's a few things. Johnson and Johnson is going to it's $500 billion investment building some new plants in the United States over the next 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
UAE just signed a 10-year deal to invest 1.4 trillion in U.S. infrastructure.
Wow.
Um, and for all you out there in Kentucky, Trump's bringing coal back.
That's what we need.
He just ordered all the coal-fired power plants back in action. And dig, baby, dig.
I want to know when they're going to start drilling out in the Gulf of America.
Any day now. But you know, that's another thing that they can't get over. Egg prices went down. That's what happens when
Yes.
you don't kill chickens. Um, gas
Gas has
prices is
gone down.
down. My gas is way down.
Yeah.
They said it's the lowest it's been since 2021. Uh, mortgages are down. Everything is down.
And we're
So
just getting started.
they lost all of that to argue about. So you got me. I was reading about several Tesla vehicles engulfed in flames.
Hmm. Sorry, had to look at my
And
haircut.
this guy here, he's a dweeb. He's standing there and he's crying. I wonder if I can get that picture in there. See,
Yeah, I can see it.
he was just arrested for firebombing Teslas.
Well, good. Serves him right.
Think about that surviving in prison.
Yeah, he ain't gonna survive. He's gonna be somebody's. Well, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna say that on.
especially if it goes to El Salvador.
uh, well, that's about all I got. See, the only other
New
thing is Chuck
York's
Schumer.
New York's highest court, uh, their Supreme Court, just
Mhm.
struck down the New York City law that was allowing non-citizens to vote. And
Right.
New York came up and said they were allowing non-citizens to vote. New York City. Supreme Court 6-1, and those are all Democrats. 6-1 said voting is for U.S. citizens only.
Bingo.
So that's a court precedent set, and of all places, New York.
Hey, maybe people are starting to come to their senses. That's all I got to say. Well, Bill,
Oh,
I'll be about out of time on this one.
yeah, we got about 3.5 minutes left.
You got a final word for us? I think you froze.
Well, no, I was just looking. Day 3 of Trump whipping Houthis off the map. How you say that?
Oh, the
Houthis?
Houthis. The
Yeah,
Houthis.
it's just showing all these planes taking off of these carriers. It says day 3 of wiping them off the map.
Oh man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for our show. We thank you all for joining us as always. We hope you gave you a little bit of information and gave you something to think about, maybe a little history lesson. As always, make sure you check out these videos on bluecollarminuteman.com, the website. Check us out on YouTube, BitChute, and Rumble, where you can find these videos. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. That way, anytime a new video comes out, you will get notified. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, on our group chat on Facebook. We're on Truth Social. And I think Spreely's gone away. I haven't been on Spreely.
Yeah,
We still got Spreely.
the Freely's kind of It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. So
I figure.
they're having platform problems right now. But we're also on the
Well,
X.
yes, we are on the X. So thank you all for joining us. Hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, God bless you all. God bless America. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.